Hi everybody, very good evening. So I hope you people have enjoyed my previous session regarding the speakings, regarding the writings. Okay guys, clear? So once again I'm back to my session. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, so I would recommend you people to kindly connect it. Okay everybody, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, so I would recommend everybody to kindly connect it, because this is going to be a very important session today. And today I'll be going to discuss about a very important session, and that is writing. So because majority of the students are having the problem regarding the writing, so if you'll be having some of the doubts, whatever the doubts you people are having, so you people can simply tell me on my personal number, and I'll be having the doubts with me, and I'll be just giving you the clues how to overcome all of them. Okay guys, clear? So let's start with our today's session. So first of all, I would like to let you know some things related with the writing criteria, because majority of the students don't know like what is the writing criteria, what is writing all about. So they must be knowing about each and everything about the writing. So today I would like to teach you about the writing criteria. Clear? So first of all, let's talk about the writing criteria. What's that all about? Okay, so if you can just have a look on the writing criteria, that's you know very well that the IELTS writing is divided into two modules, writing task 1 and writing task 2. Okay guys, if you talk about the writing task 1, okay guys, so there are the four things. You can just have a look. The first one, which is the first thing that I want to tell you, is task achievement. Okay everybody, so you must be having a very good task achievement, whether you are preparing for the 9, 8, 7 or 6, okay, whatever your requirement is. So first of all, you need to have a very good task achievement. Okay, so task achievement means that you are just giving your answers in a brief way. You are just simply understanding your graph, you're simply understanding your letter. I don't know whether you are preparing for the general IELTS, whether you're preparing for the academic IELTS. So I'm just telling you that for the both tasks, there is a task achievement. And first of all, let's discuss something about the same thing. First of all, I would like to discuss about the task achievement. If a student who is scoring 5 or 6 score, okay, in the task achievement, you can just clearly have a look like what is the difference between 5 and 6, and later on I will be letting you know like what is the difference between 9. Clear guys? So first of all, if you talk about the 6 band and the 5 band, then you can just have a look like addresses the requirements of the task. So if the student is addresses the requirements, what are the requirement of the task? For example, if you are getting a formal letter, informal letter, or you're getting like a semi-formal letter. Apart from that, if you are an academic student, you are just getting, whether you are getting a line graph, whether you're getting a pie chart, bar graph, table graph, map, or a process chart. Okay, so you must be first of all understand like what you are going to write, clear? First of all, clearly you can just make a map of that particular thing on the question paper. You'll be presented a question paper. Remember that when you'll be going to take your exam, you won't be given any of the, like, what should I say, the rough sheet. So you'll be presented with a paper. Okay guys, and with that paper you can simply have a look on that particular thing. Clear? And when you'll be looking at the particular paper, you can just write down like what are the things that you need to prepare, what are the things. So first of all, you can just simply write down that simple points if you're preparing for the general writing. Okay guys, and if you're preparing for the academic IELTS, so just you need to see, first of all, understand how to make the sentence structure, because majority of the students are having the problem. They don't know what is the right way to make the sentence structure. Okay, so first of all, you need to have a synonyms of that sentences if you are presenting the, like, for example, process chart. Okay guys, so the process chart, you must be knowing like what type of things you can just show, how to paraphrase. Okay, the main thing is paraphrasing. Clear? Okay, so just understand the paraphrasing. And apart from that, if you are preparing for the academic IELTS, then you must be knowing the sentence structure. You must be having a good knowledge about the active voice and passive voice sentences, because if you'll be having a good knowledge of active voice and passive voice sentences, I don't think so you'll be facing any doubt regarding these things. Okay, clear? So I was discussing to you about the addresses the requirements of task. Then A, present an overview with information appropriately selected. So A is for academic, so present an overview with information appropriately. So whatever the information you are presenting, you must appropriately present that things. If you're talking about the line graph, suppose they have mentioned about 3 years, okay, so you must be first of all looking at like the sentence structure. The second thing is that you must look at the which line is going up and which line is going down. You can just briefly just have a look on that particular thing, and you must also be having a particular knowledge about the adjectives and adverbs, like what are the ways to making sentences. So I'll be just letting you know like what are the ways to make sentences with the help of adjective, because today is the first day, so I'm just telling you the main things like basics of the IELTS, like what is IELTS all about. So I'm just telling you about all that things. Okay guys, clear? So if you're going for the GT, then you must be presenting a purpose that is generally clear. There may be some inconsistencies in tone. Okay guys, clear? That thing doesn't matter. So presents and adequately highlights key features, bullet points, but details may be irrelevant, inappropriate or inaccurate. So this is the basic problem with the students who are having a problem with their 6 bands. They are not gaining more than that. Okay, so let's talk about the student who is scoring 7, 8 or 9 bands. Okay, clear? So you can just have a look about the 7 or 8 criteria. If you're talking about the students who are scoring 7 bands, what they do, they just simply covers the requirement of the task. What is the requirement of the task? They simply covers each and everything, because it's very important. Because if you're not covering all the requirements of the task sufficiently, appropriately, so what is the benefit of writing a good grammar? What's the benefit of giving a good lexical resource? What's the benefit of using some complex and compound sentences if you are not? For example, if you're talking about, if the examiner is asking from you about write down about New Delhi, and you're just writing about Chandigarh, you're writing about Dhaka, you're writing about any other place, so I think that the task won't be appropriate for you people. Clear? Because you have just given the wrong answer simply. Okay guys, so just need to focus on these things. So presents a clear overview of main trends, differences or stages if you talk about the 7 bands. Okay, and apart from that, if you're talking about the generalized students, presents a clear purpose with a tone consistent and appropriate. So clearly presents and highlights key features, bullet points, but could be more fully extended. Okay, clear? So it can be more fully extended, so it should not be extended. Okay, so it should be appropriately extended. Okay, and if I'm talking about the 8 band level, then covers all requirements of the task sufficiently. You need to understand the word sufficiently. That means he or she has given the sufficient knowledge about the task. Okay, so if you're presenting the sufficient knowledge about the task, so that is really a very good thing. Okay, so that's what I'm just saying. You must first of all read the instructions. They have mentioned, summarize the information, and make comparisons where relevant. Okay, so summarize the main points. Okay, so you need to summarize the main points. You don't need to tell each and everything. Sometimes when you'll be presenting a table chart, you'll be confronted with so many ideas, so many things in front of you. So you just need to focus on the major things. You don't need to focus on the all the things. So remember, you won't be having too much time. Okay guys, you'll be having only 20 minutes time, so you cannot spend a lot of time over there. So I'll be letting you know in the brief how to make or how to write each and everything in a very brief way. Okay, clear? So presents, highlights and illustrates key features, bullet points clearly and appropriately. So you need to understand clearly and appropriately. So that means a student, if he or she is showing the clear things or appropriate things, so definitely he or she will be having a very good ideas about that particular things. Okay guys, clear? So you need to focus on these things properly. So after that, I'm moving towards my next thing, that is about so here I'm going to talk about the cohesion and coherence. Okay, so second thing which the examiner is looking in your writing task 1, whether you're preparing for the academic or IELTS, you need to have a good cohesion and coherence. So cohesion and coherence means that you must be having a good linking devices. That means you must be using a variety of like I would say connectors to just showcase your knowledge, and the well connection of your ideas, the logical development, the logical progress of your ideas will definitely help you a lot. Okay guys, so first of all let's talk about the 6 and 5 band criteria. Mostly students are scoring 6 and 5. Clear? So what mistakes the people are doing? So they are arranging the information and ideas coherently, and there is a clear overall progression. Okay, uses cohesive verbs effectively, but cohesion within or between sentences may be faulty or mechanical. Okay, so cohesion between sentences may be faulty or mechanical, so that can also be the reason. That's why they are unable to score more than that. Okay, so may not always use referencing clearly or appropriately. So you must be presenting the clear appropriation and the clear cohesion things, because if you'll be presenting that thing clearly, so I don't think so you'll be having any of the doubts regarding that particular things. Okay, so moving towards, simply I'm just moving towards band 7 or band 8. Okay guys, so if you are talking about the band 7, this is the criteria in front of me of the band 7. So logically organizes information and ideas. So whatever the information you are presenting, so you are just logically organizing. First of all, you are presenting with a topic sentence, then you are supporting that ideas with a proper connection. So whatever the sentence you people are writing, so you must be having a full connection of each and every sentence when you'll be writing that things. So there should be a clear progression of that ideas throughout. So do not overcross the ideas whatever you are having. Okay, so if you are presenting the views about a particular topic, so you must keep that thing in your mind, that you must be presenting the clear ideas about that particular topic. Okay, so uses a range of cohesive devices appropriately, although there may be some under or over usage. So this time can be the main problem with the 7 band scorers. And if I talk about the 8, then sequences information and ideas logically, manages all aspects of cohesion well, uses paragraphing sufficiently and appropriately. So just I'm giving you the brief of the Ielts. Okay, so I'll be letting you know clearly in my upcoming sessions, like what is the way to present all that particular things in a proper way. Okay, so let's talk about the lexical resource. So here I'm going to talk about the lexical resource. So lexical resource means you need to showcase some uncommon vocabulary. Okay everybody, and you can use some variety of collocations. Clear? For example, stimulate the economy, stimulate the sales. So collocations can be of like speak politely, like it can be a combination of verb and adverb. Okay, it can be a combination of like I would say simply a noun or an adjective. Clear guys? Okay, so you must be having that particular knowledge, and for that purposes I would recommend every student that he or she should have a proper dictionary, or he or she should have a like I would say a list of 150 minimum words. If you are serious, if you're damn serious regarding your IELTS exam, and make a habit of speaking that particular vocab. If you are using it for the speaking, so you can use it properly, and make a habit that I'm going to use these vocab in my writing and in my listening, or sorry, in my writing and in my speaking. Okay, so if you will be having a right mindset of using the lexical sources, okay, so only you will be able to use all that lexical sources, because without having a proper mindset, I don't think so you'll be able to use that particular things in a very proper way. So you must be having a right mindset when you'll be presenting all these things. So remember this thing. Okay, so this is really, again I'm just telling you, very important for you people to present these things. So if you'll be won't be presenting these things, so you may suffer some of the problems. Okay guys, clear? So here I'm moving forward towards my next category, and the last one is grammatical range and accuracy. So majority of students, I'm not saying that majority of students are having this problem, they don't have a very good grammatical range and accuracy. So grammatical range means that you are presenting the variety of sentences. Okay, simple, okay, compound, complex, compound complex sentences, conditional sentences using if, or I would say passive voice sentences. Okay, so these are the like ranges that you need to showcase. Okay, and I'll be letting you know about the variety of structures that you can use in your language, so that can be really helpful to you people when you'll be presenting your speeches. Okay guys, clear? So after that I would like to discuss something about accuracy. Okay, so accuracy means that you must be having a clear knowledge of the vocabulary. You must be sorry, not vocabulary, you must be having clear knowledge about how to make sentences, like what are the meanings, what are the proper usage of is, am, are, what forms you are going to use in the past, but like singular and plural like verbs. So you must be having this type of things, so there should not be any type of errors in your writing, because if you'll be presenting lots of errors, okay, in your writing, so definitely you will be ending up with some of the issues. Okay, clear? So I would recommend that you should not be presenting that particular things. Okay, so if you don't have a proper knowledge, so you must gain that particular knowledge. Okay, so that's about the I would say that some of the four things that we are covering in the task 1. And if I am presenting the task 2, okay, so if I'm moving towards the task 2, so the task 2 only there are also four things, but there is the only difference between the task achievement and task response. Okay, if you're talking about the task 2, so there is a difference in two things. Just I'm telling you about that. First of all, you must be having a clear task response. Clear? So in place of task achievement, there is a clear task response. Okay, so again I'm telling you what is the task response all about. So if you are fully addressing all the parts of the task, because many a times the essay is presented in front of you, which is showcasing that you must be having a very good knowledge about you must be like stating that particular things, like examiner is asking from you that what effect does it have on the individuals and society. Clear? So you must be presenting like what effect does it have on the individuals, or what effect does it have on the society. So you'll be making separate paragraphs. Okay, so you must present, if the examiner is asking why is this the case. Okay, clear? So you must be letting the examiner know that this is the case due to these reasons. So you have to make a separate paragraph of that particular thing also. Clear? So that is all about the task response. Okay, clear? So you'll be presenting the clear views in your task. Okay, so you must make some ideas in starting. Okay, whenever you are just writing, so you must make some ideas in starting, and when you'll be presenting that ideas, so you must clearly present that ideas in a proper way. Okay, so after that it comes with cohesion and coherence. Again I'm telling you that you must be having a very good lexical resource, linking devices when you're presenting cohesion and coherence. So if you'll be having a good vocabulary, or I would say that a good knowledge of cohesive devices, okay, clear connectors, I would say, so you can logically make it. So remember, the IELTS essay is just like a story. Okay, so you have heard many stories. Okay, you have been listening to the stories since your childhood, so you must be listening that there is not any difference in the stories. So from the starting till end, there is a logical flow in the story. So the same thing should be there in your IELTS essays. Okay, so moving forward towards my third thing, and third thing is your lexical resources. Clear guys? So lexical resources means that you are using a wide range of vocabulary with the very natural and sophisticated control of lexical features. Okay, so if you'll be having a very good lexical resources, so you'll be presenting it in a very good way. Clear? So you must, again I'm telling you that you must be having a knowledge of 100 to 150 words. Okay, so you can use them properly, and if you'll be presenting a good lexical resource, so you'll be getting a very good score. So moving towards the fourth thing, and again I'm talking about the grammatical meaning and accuracy. So again I'm telling you that you must be having a knowledge about simple, compound, complex, compound, complex sentences. So if you'll be having a better knowledge about all these things, so I don't think so you'll be having any sort of issue regarding these things. Okay, so Now, I would like to discuss some more things about the writing criteria. So, what are the tips that I would like to present you people, and you must be using that tips in your writing. I hope you will be enjoying this session. Okay, very much clear. So, please stay tuned because I'll be coming with a lot of information. Clear, guys? Clear. So, let's talk about this same things. So, first of all, let's talk about the writing tips. So what are the writing tips first of all? So first of all, there are writing tips which I have mentioned over here. So make sure you plan before you begin writing. So this is a very good way. If you are having a better planning before you are starting, okay, so you won't be suffering any of the issue. You won't be having any of the problem with you people. So there should be a proper, okay, like plan, because you will be writing down if you are preparing for the suppose academic IELTS exam, or you're preparing for the general IELTS exam. So examiner has showcased you the essay related with the ideas of, write down the ideas on the agree and disagree points. Okay, so you must be having a clear ideas about the agreement and the disagreement. Okay, so if you'll be having the clear ideas about the agreement and disagreement, so I don't think so you'll be having any issue at all. Clear? So write down clearly how many points you are having for the agreement and how many points you're having for the disagreement. Okay, clear? So if you'll be writing that points with you people, with you, so I don't think so there should be any doubt when you are writing, because majority of students, what they do, they simply start their essays, okay, and they don't have the proper knowledge what to write, and what they do, they simply write, then they delete, then they write, then they delete. So if you'll be having a proper plan of writing, okay, so you can just simply, you won't be facing any issue at present. Okay, so the second thing that I would like to discuss, that is that you must be spending 2 to 3 minutes on your essay, on briefing it properly, on reading it properly, like what type of things you're going to present. Okay, and so the next thing that I want to discuss with you, that the examiners judge your writing on its clarity. Okay, if you are clear with your writing, so examiner will be judging you properly. So make sure you have supported your ideas with specific details. Okay, everybody, so you will be presenting your ideas with specific details. So if you are presenting it with specific details and some relevant examples, so examiner will be definitely giving you good score. And third thing is that you can write more than 150 words for the task 1 and 250 plus words for the task 2. So for that purposes, I would like to give you a small tip. Simply you can count up your lines, okay, and you can just simply count up that how many words you have written in single line, and after all of that, okay, clear, you can just simply multiply that things. So if you have written, suppose if you're writing for the task 1, and if you have written somewhere around 120 words, so means that you need to write down at least 30 to 30 or 40 words more. Remember, if you will not be writing 150 words, okay, so definitely there will be a penalty. Okay, so please beware of that penalty. So present all that clear views properly, so that there should not be any type of penalty. Okay, and same with the task 2, you must be focusing on each and everything. Okay, so but you can't write less, so you will lose points if you have less than the assigned number of words in your essay. Okay, so fourth thing is that learn to look at your writing and estimate how many words is it. Don't waste precious time counting words. Okay, so please do not waste your time while counting. So you can photocopy the writing answer sheet from any one of the practice tests to use when you practice, and you can just simply write it down and give it a proper time to you, and you can just simply focus that how much time you people take to write down that particular thing. Okay, so the next thing is, remember that you will be allowed to use a second sheet of paper if necessary, but again I'm recommending you that it can cost you 2 to 3 minutes, because examiner or the invigilator will be telling you to mention your candidate number, mention your center number on this sheet, on that sheet first of all. So it will be at the cost of 2 minutes. Okay guys, so remember, be ready for that particular thing, because majority of students end up with low times, they don't have the time. So for that students, I would recommend you people. Okay, so if you are having a good writing speed, then you should go for the writing sheet. Otherwise I don't have any issue, you don't have any issue about that. Okay, and some of the students say that they may deduct their marks if they are writing answer sheets, extra sheets. So I don't think so there is anything like that. These are all the myths. So please be aware, be aware of these type of things. Okay, so paraphrase the question, okay, in your introduction properly. So first of all, you need to paraphrase the question. Please do not write down the question in the same way. So paraphrase it properly. If you want to be paraphrasing your question in a proper way, so examiner won't be giving you extra marks. So please keep it this thing in your mind. Please paraphrase the question properly. So when you will be presenting that particular thing to you. Okay, clear? So if you won't be paraphrasing it properly, so examiner won't be giving you good marks. So next thing is that learn the words and phrases used to link sentences and paragraphs. As we have discussed earlier, you need to have a good knowledge of linking devices. Okay, guys, and clear. So words and phrases. So if you'll be having good knowledge about that, you can use them. Please do not repeat them all. You can just use the synonyms of that particular things also. Okay. So in task 2, add personal experiences and details whenever possible. Okay. So you can also add your personal experiences, because examiner will be telling you, give some reasons from your own experience with some relevant examples. So wherever it is necessary, so you must add your personal experiences and details whenever it is possible. Okay, clear? So the next one is understand the question. Understand the question before you begin to answer, because majority of students, what they do, they don't understand the question and they simply start writing it. Okay, so please understand the question whatever you are writing. So you must answer the question in a proper way. Clear, guys? So when you'll be understanding it properly, so I don't think so there's any issue with you people. There will be any issue with you people. So understand that things properly. Okay, clear? So my next thing is that organize your time carefully. Leave time for planning, writing and revising. So if you won't be having a proper time for your planning, writing and revising, so again you will be in trouble. So you need to organize your time properly if you are writing the task 1. So please take 2-3 minutes or 1 to 2 minutes, okay, on understanding the task, and you need to write it a bit fastly. Clear? So just take hardly 15 minutes, okay, and 15 plus 2, 17, and the 3 minutes should be there, or at least 3 to 5 minutes should be there for proofreading, because majority of students do so many mistakes. Okay, so even if I am writing, sometimes I also do mistakes, so I also need some proof reading time. Okay, so by the proofreading time you can easily save your 1 band. I'm just telling you, I'm guaranteeing you, you can simply save your 1 band if you'll be taking a time in the proofreading. Okay, so moving further, so organize your time carefully, leave time for planning, writing and revising. So write your essays in the correct place. Okay, if you are having your task 1 sheet, okay, so please write down your essay on your task 1 on your task 1 sheet. Okay, clear? So that there should not be any issues with the examiner in understanding. And task 1 need to be written on the pages 1 and 2 of your sheet. Okay, you'll be getting the same sheet in your mock test from your teachers also, wherever you people are preparing. Okay, and task 2 needs to be written on pages 3 and 4, because sometimes I have seen what the students do in 3 and 4 sheets, when they are ending up with 3 and 4 sheets, okay, and they don't have any like space to write down. They just simply write down that task 2 on the space left on the task 1 in the on the second sheet. Okay, clear? So please don't do such mistakes. You can opt for the second sheet. Okay, guys, clear? So please don't do these things. This can simply hamper your band scores. Okay, so after that, indent each paragraph or leave spaces between paragraphs. So you must be leaving a single line. Please don't leave two lines between the paragraphs. So leave the single line or leave space between paragraphs. Okay, if you will be leaving the spaces between the paragraphs, so it will be really a good thing. So please remember to keep this thing in your mind. Okay, so the next thing is that write clearly and legibly. Clear, everybody? So please don't write down in a very poor way. So you must be writing in a very clear way so that the examiner can understand. Remember, whatever you people are writing in your writing, you are not going to check it. Okay, guys, clear? You're not going to check it, examiner will be going to check it. So you must write it down according to examiner. So whatever you're writing, please write in a clear way, in a legible way, so that the examiner can understand. Okay, avoid typos sometime when you erase some of the words. So just have a look on the upper and the lower line whether you have not rubbed the upper and letter and lower letters. Okay, if you have rubbed them, so kindly write it thoroughly, clearly, properly. Clear? So avoid these type of typos. Okay, and cross out changes neatly or erase thoroughly. Okay, if you have done some changes. Okay, clear? So erase it thoroughly. I would not say you to cross it out, I would say to erase it thoroughly. Okay, so leave some time at the end to check for and correct spelling and grammar mistake. Again, I'm telling you, you must be having some proofreading time also with you people. So if you'll be having some proofreading timing with you, so I don't think so you'll be having any problem. So kindly do it properly. Check each and every line whether your lines are making proper sense. Okay, check each and every spelling also. Clear? And check each and every grammatical mistake also. If you'll be doing these type of things, so definitely you'll be scoring huge. Okay, so read as much as often as you can so that you become more familiar with the way writing is organized. Okay, for writing you need to do more and more reading. Okay, so you need to understand like how the writing is written. Clear everybody? So next one is study the sample records to the IELTS writing task. So you can also study that things, okay, on the proper site, that is www.ielts.org. you can just download some of the samples from there and you can just simply see the task, whatever the task the people have written. Okay, and watch your time. You have only 20 minutes for task 1 and 40 minutes for task 2. Clear? So please don't miss it. Clear guys? So this is very important things that I wanted to present today. So I hope you people have really enjoyed this today's session. Okay, so please don't forget to comment. Okay guys, clear? I hope you people have really enjoyed this session. So please comment on my personal number if you like, and I'll be presenting these type of sessions. Okay, clear? So I need your support. If you have not subscribed it, kindly subscribe my channel, like my channel, and share it with your near and dears. Okay, so I'm just presenting this like video in English. So if you want in your mother tongue like Hindi or in Punjabi, so you can just let me know in the comments. Okay, so that we can just in that in the future I'll be presenting in that particular languages also. So I hope you people have understood this language. So bye bye everybody, take care, see you, bye, take care.